Hello everyone, welcome. So today we are going to talk about this man on TikTok, on his content about how to control a woman. Right now he's being dragged on TikTok and some of his content are taken down. For those that are not on TikTok, here are a couple of videos of him talking about women.
As a man, you need to hear this. Stop chasing women who have less value to offer you than you have to offer them. What do I mean? You are chasing a woman with a used vagina, a disrespectful mouth, friends that are bad influences, and a woman who herself, she has bad manners. Now, if she is coming with a used vagina, the least that she could offer you is respect, peace of mind, kind words, nourishment, and obedience to your word. And fellas, don't feel bad when y'all hear me say things like a woman should be obedient, because she obeys the law, doesn't she? So she can obey her man. But anyway, you are the one offering these women more value than they could possibly ever offer you. When are y'all gonna realize that y'all are the prize? Let them chase you. I find it so funny that I'm sitting up here explaining this for various reasons, but a lot of people have seen my videos where I say if she's posting sexy pictures, make her delete them. If she's dressing sexy when y'all go out, make her change her outfit. If she has a guy friend, make her get rid of her guy friend. And some of y'all out there, I don't know how, believe that I mean forcefully make her do it. Why would I advocate for a man forcefully making a woman to do something when I could just advocate for that man leaving you if you don't get with his program? Because there's so many options out here. There are so many options. So when I say make her do something, fellas, I mean set boundaries and offer ultimatums. This is what I want as a man in the relationship. And if you don't do it, I will leave you for an option that will follow what I say. To the women who tried to shame me for being 5'1", and the women who tried to shame me for being 5'1" only, there is no issue with me being 5'1". How dare you try to shame me for my height? How dare you try to shame me for my height when it's not the height that makes the man? If I was born like this, then so be it. That's an incidental characteristic. But just because I'm short doesn't mean that I'm not intelligent. Just because I'm short doesn't mean that I don't have emotional maturity. Just because I'm short doesn't mean that I don't have a good job. Just because I'm short doesn't mean that I'm not romantic. Don't ever try to shame me over my height again.
But seriously, why is he screaming though? I mean, you were talking about women. Right now you're getting the backlash and you're angry and screaming at the camera. And also, I don't get the slow music in all his videos. Like, is he trying to make it seem motivational or what? I don't get.
To the women who tried to shame me over wearing a size 7.5, and to the women who tried to shame me over wearing a size 7.5 only, how dare y'all try to shame me for the size of my feet? How dare y'all try to shame me over my shoe size? Just because my feet are small doesn't mean that my heart is not big. Just because my feet are small doesn't mean that my love is not great. Just because my feet are small doesn't mean that I'm not a gentleman. Just because my feet are small doesn't mean that I don't walk the high road. And to anybody out there judging somebody over their shoe size and the size of their feet, just know it's not about the size of the feet, but it's about the size of the heart and the person wearing the shoe. To the men who try to pander to a group of miserable women and get clout off my name, and to y'all only. How dare y'all? I seen the stitches, I seen the duets, and I have no problem with you disagreeing with what I say. But I do have a problem with y'all talking to me like you could even stand next to me. I have a problem with y'all men acting like my worst women would give y'all a chance on y'all best days. I have a problem with y'all pandering to women trying to get jokes and attention and clout off my name from women who still won't look at y'all after the circus is over. But you know what? I forgive y'all because I came here with a message to help y'all, and that's what we gonna do. Make men great again. To the women who tried to shame me for being 5'1".
I thought you sounded short. That's a pretty bold statement for someone that tried to shame women for having used vaginas. I'm not going to keep giving you attention, but I have to make a point. You came at women for having used vaginas, bad manners, and disrespectful mouths, but you draw the line at height? This isn't about you being short, this is about you being hateful. You're a bully that doesn't like to be bullied and a disrespectful man that wants to be treated with respect. You said just because you're short doesn't mean you're not intelligent, doesn't mean you don't have a good job, and it doesn't mean you're not romantic. But having a used vagina doesn't mean any of that either, and yet here we are because you said that. You don't want to be defined by your height, but you want to define women by their number of sexual partners and the services that they can provide to a man. That's how you choose to measure women, but you don't want to be measured.
This is for the women that made fun of the fact that I was 4'11", and the women that made fun of the fact that I was 4'11" only. There is nothing wrong with being a grown man and needing a booster seat to drive. Though you may always stand above me, you will never stand next to me. Because as a high-value alpha man like myself, I will never give you low-value females a chance. You don't respect yourself. You dress provocatively on social media, and you are used. You are a used car. You are used property. You aren't even used goods because nothing about you is good. You are used up and not worth my time. Stay woke, kings.
Stop chasing women who have less value to offer you than you have.
All right, I was with you for about the first 10 seconds. I absolutely agree that you should never chase anybody that isn't going to offer you the same that you have to offer them. However, sir, when you come out here talking about used vagina, like we haven't used our dicks just as much, nasty. And then secondly, and what really pissed me off, was when you said a woman that wouldn't obey your word as a man. Excuse me? Whose dad do you think you are? That's some misogynistic baby bag bullshit right there. Homie, I'm gonna need you to take a seat. None of us men need to be hearing advice from somebody that's coming out here with such little boy energy. Learn how to respect women first, then you can give advice. Until then, sir, I'm gonna kindly ask you to fuck right off.
You are chasing a woman with a used vagina, a disrespectful mouth.
Is you a wife hater? Say you ain't get pussy all month, it'd be a time saver. Now I don't usually interrupt, that ain't in my nature. You probably still can't get no bitch even if I paid her. Small dick energy, head so blown like Kennedy. Can't even see how you can be so fucked up fundamentally. Mentally the enemy, and I can't find the remedy. Cause I believe the problems that your dick don't think a lang-a-lang. Small dick, little man, fight it if you can, but I can't. Small dick, little man, fight it if you can, but I can't.
Okay, now that's the end of the video. Please like and subscribe for more content in the future, and tell me which one was your favorite response in the comment below. Mine was the girl in the car mocking him, and also the young lady that sang a song about him. Thank you all for watching, and See you next time.